So it seems like we hit like the craziest possible weather possible. I had to pull over on the side of the road because like there's nothing else to do here. Like it's so windy, it's so bad, it's hailing. This is literally my first time driving this thing. It's like let's test the distance of it. It's crazy. This is nuts.
Your house. Where are you gonna move to? Are you gonna live with Grammy? Yeah. And then we're gonna go in a fifth wheel? Yeah. And we're gonna travel across the nation? Yeah.
What's up, everybody? We're heading towards Note Boom RV, getting ready to pick up our fifth wheel. Nervous, excited, all at the same time. Nervous for having to drive something that big with not being used to it. Excited because it's like going to see our home.
It still feels almost like shock that this is even happening because it really just hasn't been that long that we've been talking about it, and all of a sudden we're gonna go pick up an entire house, you know? That just seems really crazy. And then we're driving it straight to the person that's wrapping it for us and getting that done. So there's just a lot happening today, and things are finally starting to kind of close up and get finished, and we should be on the road in like, what, 2 weeks?
2 to 3. Like I said, we want to make sure the training for our new employees here is taken care of. So that's kind of one of the factors of like us maybe having to push back towards the end of May versus the 21st.
Yeah, it's been kind of stressful just because we know that, you know, we have multiple things kind of hanging on our shoulders as far as making sure that things are done right and things are in a good place for us to leave. And then pretty much if we don't, you know, push ourselves to do this, it just won't be done. There's nobody, literally nobody is telling us to go do this. If anything, it's the opposite. So it's up to us to get all this done and be motivated and finish her up. So wish us luck. We'll touch base again here soon when we see the fifth wheel for the first time. We're gonna see it any minute. We're at the Note Boom RV, feeling pretty nervous. Tab was just looking at the picture saying like, it would really suck if we ordered the wrong thing because it's been made. So we're gonna get whatever we get. We're not gonna throw a fit. I saw Ted about 30 minutes into our walkthrough. Mind you, we've been here for what, 3 hours now? Completely glassed over, and I haven't seen Ted since. Like, he just keeps saying, He doesn't know. We have no idea. They're doing something to the truck right now. We don't know. We're gonna go sign papers for what? We don't know. Okay, here we go into the fifth wheel. After all this information, I can almost throw it up.
We put things under the bed so they don't walk off. Okay. So many people walk in and out of these things, you know?
Yeah.
So we have had things disappear.
Stop. I'm gonna be in here so much. The bunk, so bunk for boys. Rosie has her own little room. They can play in here. Oh my gosh, we bought this. Having a full-blown breakdown. How do you feel?
In theory, it sounded good.
Sounded really good in theory.
I don't want to do it.
We're just looking at it.
I want to send it.
It's just the biggest thing I've ever seen in my life. there's so many switches and buttons, and there's like this trailer thing we had to get that we weren't expecting to get that was like almost $2,000. I'm very scared. I just had a wasp in my hair too that I pulled out with my bare hand. So that was cool. Just add that to the list.
We're here.
You like
so
there's
no matter what,
clearly no going back, folks. It's here, so
it'll get figured out. That's it.
It's fine. We're fine.
It'll get figured out.
Is this why this is here, for when you're already so overwhelmed you're just gonna nervously eat candy while you talk?
Some people do. Actually, the salesman probably eat more of it than anybody, but yeah.
If he gets nervous, he's either gonna pace or eat candy.
Gotcha.
So you got to.
You want a piece of gum instead? No. I get it. I get it. It'll work right there.
Oh, that's good.
Alright, everything looks like it's supposed to. I need your signature right there, please. On this page,
So now we found out we were supposed to bring a check, and they can't take the full deposit off our card, which we thought we could. So we started this day with Ted saying, be prepared for hiccups. He was right. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not in a great place mentally. How are you feeling?
I'm just one foot in front of the other.
We're not even in our car. Like, we just got sent to a random bank to try to find a cashier's check. I mean, it's really not anyone's fault. There's just so many tiny details, like, which is why Ted said just be prepared. And like, I feel like when you jump into things like this, you really do need to like prep yourself to know you're gonna get to a place where you're so frustrated you almost want to cry. But if you don't just do it, you'll never push through those moments because you're too afraid of dealing with them. And when you jump in, it's like you're forced to.
Yes.
And then you do it, you know, and you realize, wow, I can do this. And like right now I feel like kind of this feeling of like everybody knew this was coming, and it's almost like they're like, ha, see, we told you it's gonna be so overwhelming, you can't do it. But it's like, no, we can do it. It just is super hard. You know, can you roll that window up by chance? Or is, I don't even know.
They're manuals.
Oh, okay, well. Anyways, so here we are in someone else's truck going to get a cashier's check for this thing that I, honest to God, don't know that I fully understand what we're doing with. As we're walking through the parts store, would you say you even comprehended anything?
No. Barely. I mean, I did. I tried to keynote the majors, like surge protector, surge protector.
And like he just kept talking about it. We were like, I mean, it's sweet, dude. Great information, but we are way far gone. Way far gone. Listen to this. We just get the cashier's check, right?
Well, I didn't record while I was yelling.
Yeah. Now there is a tornado watch. Mind you, what's the biggest thing you've ever driven, Ted?
It's like a 30-something foot Penske truck.
Yeah. Okay. So we're gonna be driving an extended cab Chevrolet.
Extended bed.
Extended bed, extended cab, extended, all the extendeds. and a 46.5 foot fifth wheel through a tornado watch, and it's raining. So we're feeling really good about that. The things behind it, look at that. Look at that.
When you look out that top mirror, what do you see when you like lean in there and you look out?
I see all the way back to whatever's behind us, but I don't even see the fifth wheel sides.
You don't see the fifth wheel side on it?
Uh-uh.
How about now?
I mean, like, it's too big. I can't see the sides. First turn. We did it. You did it. You did it!
There you go. Get some footage. That's what we do there. So it seems like we hit like the craziest possible weather possible. I had to pull over on the side of the road because like there's nothing else to do here. Like it's so windy, it's so bad, it's hailing. This is literally my first time driving this thing. It's like let's test the distance of it. It's crazy. This is nuts. Like I still am supposed to get to work in less than an hour.
Go, baby.
I know what I'm doing here anymore. Alright. Looks like it died out some, so
He's tipped over.
he kept going. Now right in front of us here, just so many feet, we got somebody tipped over.
That's how bad the wind just was. This semi-truck just flipped. And we're driving this for the
No, it's
first
a trailer,
time.
it's not a semi. Or is it?
It's a semi. Oh my word. Does he have help?
I'm sure that truck right there. I mean, like, we're not in a position to be able to pull over and stop with what we
Like,
got.
I'm not acting. I'm scared. Like that. I'm not joking. I thought a tornado was about to take us out. Like that was probably one of the craziest things I've seen. And I live in the Midwest. Like, I thought it was going to pick our truck up and throw us to the side.
It's not a fun first introduction.
That stressed me out. Like, if I wasn't stressed out enough, I now have full-blown fight or flight mode happening. Like, heart beating, sweating, feel like I could die.
Grab your camera.
I mean, it like literally won't stop. Like, it feels fine, and then all of a sudden it's like crazy.